Let us see how we can apply for refund in case of inverted tax duty structure. First, we have to navigate to the refund page in under the service tab and click on application for a refund. From the list of reasons for a refund, you can select application due to inverted tax duty structure, and once that is selected, the tax period need to be entered from which period to which period we are applying for refund. In my case, I am selecting from July 2023 to the next 3 months till September 2023. This is the refund application page, and as you can see by scrolling down, there is an attachment where statement 1A needs to be filled, which we will be talking on later. We have to download the utility from the given link. Once the details are entered in statement 1A, these fields will be enabled where you can alter the amounts, and this is the table where amount eligible for refund. It is written as on date of where the refund is being claimed and as of today. So you have to enter the amount which matches with the amount above. We have to select the bank account over here. Then while scrolling down, there's a place where you have to upload supporting documents. Then this undertakings need to be given and submitted. Once we click on the link to submit statement 1A, a page is displayed where we have to give the JSON file of statement 1A, which can be prepared using the offline utility downloaded from the link from the previous page. This is the Excel utility which was downloaded from the given link, and there are some basic details which need to be entered: GSTN, the period which matches with the previous or the period which we mentioned in the application itself, and details of the supplies received, then tax on the inward supplies, details of outward supply, and tax on outward supply. These are the basic fields that need to be entered in the statement 1A. Once we complete entering, the total column will be displayed where the total taxable value and total inward GST, total outward GST will be calculated by the utility itself. Now regarding filling the statement, the total taxable value mentioned should match with the turnover of inverted supply which is given in the application itself. So we have to enter the all invoices regarding which we are claiming input, which means that all the invoices which includes the inverted tax duty structure goods that are being sold should be entered here in a serial manner, giving the date, amount, and tax amount here. Ideally, the tax payable column should also match with the statement total of tax payable, but since we are taking or we are excluding the input on services which we availed, then the amount will be reduced proportionately. The net input tax credit which is available for this refund purpose, which is given in the application, should match with the total of the input tax credit as per statement 1A. Once all the figures needed are entered, the maximum amount that can be claimed as a refund will be automatically calculated in the last column. Once we finish entering the details or the amounts in the first table, we come on to the second table where we have to mention from which ledger we are planning to take the refund from. We have to enter an amount against the integrated tax or central tax or state tax which matches with the previous table where the maximum amount of refund was calculated. We can enter the amount. This amount columns will be enabled once we fill the data in the previous table. Now we come on to the bank account number where the drop down of the already added bank accounts will be displayed through which the refund will be credited to. Now we get to the supporting documents part where we have to enter the supporting documents which was mentioned not in the act or rules but was later brought into effect by a circular. There are few mandatory attachments which are needed, and the first one is GSTR 2B. GSTR 2A was replaced earlier, so we have to attach GSTR 2B. Then comes the Annexure B, which is the list of all invoices which were received during that period, and then a CA certificate if it is applicable where the credit or the amount of refund is more than 2 lakh. This is how GSTR 2B is attached with the file. I have created a PDF version of the Excel file which was downloaded, and this quarterly since the period was very much spanned throughout an entire 1 year in my case. So I have taken the quarterly figures and I have made it in a PDF, and make sure that the figures are even readable by zooming in. You can change the page size from in the Excel which is given into a legal size or much bigger paper size so that everything fits into one single pages, and you can give the entire thing in one single PDF file and attach it with the refund application. In case of Annexure B, the list of invoices need to be made, and you can get it from the GSTR 2A for the relevant month, or you can just type in all your figures. And one extra addition which was made was we have to mention the HSN and SAC code, which is from now on mandatory, which is an additional task because it won't be mentioned in the GSTR 2B or 2A. And we have to input the details like capital goods or service goods or inputs, and we have to classify them as such and give the entire list in a PDF file. Now, one important thing to remember is the department, once the application is taken into process, they will call for the information in Excel itself. So make sure to, so that the amounts given in the application matches exactly with the PDF attached, because they will be later on in the process will be calling on for details which are in Excel. Once the mandatory attachments are given, there is a declaration part which are as per the rules, and we have to declare it. Then the save button will be enabled, preview it, and we can submit the application. In order to check the status of the application, under the service refund tab, we can click on track application status, and under the modules we have refunds. By selecting the financial year, the financial year will be available in 23-24, the year in which we have filed the refund application. And here you can see that I have 3-1 which was deficiency memo was issued, and this was accepted application, and we can see the status of the application by navigating to this part of the website. This video covers only a comprehensive overview of the entire application process and what all attachments and how it should be made. In case of any specific queries, make sure to comment under this video.